And I remember I was young. I remember I woke up like like just crying.
Hey everybody, my name is Alan,
I'm Vic,
and this is Curly Headed Bro Show. So, topic for today is going to be nightmares.
Yes.
So,
Why? Because I had one last night.
and I kind of had one last night too, but they're just fun to talk about either way.
Sometimes. I guess I'll start with mine.
Yeah.
So it was around I woke up from the nightmare around 2 in the morning.
Those are the worst.
And my nightmare was, right, I have a few fears. One of them is I don't know about you, but when you're in the middle of the ocean and then you look down and it's just black.
No.
That fear freaks me out.
Like in general, not even
specifically the ocean.
Okay.
Or to me, I feel looking down and you see nothing. I feel like something's gonna come up, right?
Okay.
And
yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the thought in my head. I had a dream that I was young. I was
You're
back in my day, I guess, right? And I was in a pool,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And I was swimming just normal. It was actually a good dream at first because it was just kind of like a memory. My auntie would always take us to the pool, me and my cousins and stuff. And I swam to the middle, right? And I looked down, and I remember this vividly. I would look down, right, and it's just black. I didn't see.
It's not
anything.
It's not even clear.
No. It's just it's not just jet black. It's just a gradation. It gets darker and darker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, more blue into
blue into black, basically, okay. Right? So then I look down, right, and then I look up, and I'm literally surrounded by water.
You were in a pool.
I was in a pool,
down,
and I look up, and it's just I'm in the middle of the ocean, right?
Man, that's crazy.
And then there's this thing going up, I could see it Another thing.
Did you look down again?
I looked down again.
Okay.
But another thing that freaks me out too, I don't know about you because I had dreams about this too, especially when I watch scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a dream where just another dream. I've had a dream where I open a door and it's just pitch black, it's dark, right?
Yeah.
And then these red eyes open in the middle of it. That's
weird.
That shit freaks me out. I always feel like if at night or something. There's some before when I was younger. There's something in the closet.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna open its eyes bright red eyes or bright yellow eyes.
I've had that before I go to sleep, but I've never had a dream like that.
I had a dream. Well, that's the thing. I had a dream. This thing with bright yellow eyes. It was his eyes were tiny, right? And it just started getting bigger and bigger as it was coming up. And I was trying to swim away, but it was kind of have you ever ran in a dream?
Yeah,
you feel really slow.
No, you don't run. You
don't
run.
Punch. You can't run.
And swimming. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, dude. I was swimming. I was I felt being out of breath.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't maybe I was in real life, but
you're laying on your face or something.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just I'm trying to get away, and then I look back down, and it's just right there, and I wake up.
What was it?
I think it was just some serpent thing. Had a long neck. It looked like I didn't really see all of it. But
you know what always creeps me out? You know how people say you can't imagine something, you can't make up something in your dream, right?
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've heard. I don't remember where I heard it from or if I read it or something. But supposedly you can't every person in your dream, you've seen them at some point in your life, even if you don't remember them. That's the only way you can dream of them. So with the creatures and all that, all the
maybe they're maybe I seen it in a picture or something.
Yeah.
But going back to that, I remember you were the one who told me because I told you I had a dream about before my niece was born.
Mm-hmm.
Had a dream that I was holding her, and I could see her little arm, and her little arm was really brown, but I couldn't see her face at all. And that's you were the one who told me if you haven't seen the person, you can't see it, right? And it made sense because I'm I imagine her a certain way, and obviously she's not.
Does she have that brown hand?
This is really weird. I feel she changes skin tone every day.
I think that's normal for babies.
Because there's sometimes obviously she doesn't live here. I see her every day, so it's I see her through video, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes the video she looks very brown, dark skin, and other times she looks very white, light.
Just by the lighting. It's probably the
maybe,
lighting
but like I feel
of the
like,
room she's in or whatever.
but like I feel like it's just very like it's not like she's dark at night and light at the day. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like sometimes she looks burnt.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the day and then super white at
Yeah.
night. But yeah, like that was my nightmare, and like it wasn't like too. I've had some pretty bad ones.
Do you have reoccurring nightmares?
I have.
Yeah. What's your reoccurring one?
Oh my god, those when I was younger. I hate even like I hate the fact that it got to me this bad.
Yeah.
When I watched the first Paranormal
Oh
Activity.
yeah.
I don't know if it was like during the times, but it was like everything was like a ghost this
Yeah.
and ghost that, and there's spirits and all
Yeah.
this other stuff. And me being the kid that I was curious. I would look it up. I would always
Oh,
look
you
shit
fall
up.
asleep watching stuff like that?
I remember when I watched that movie, right?
Yeah.
I literally left the movie theater, and I was so paranoid. Like
Yeah.
every little like a bush would
Yeah.
rumble or the wind would blow a certain way. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, and then of course I go to sleep. Right? I
Mhm.
didn't fall asleep till because my closet. Here's the thing. I'm like, and I learned this now. Your mind fucks with you.
Yeah.
Your mind plays
All the
tricks on
time.
you.
All the time.
And I would think I remember I would think that my closet would just like creak open.
That's creepy.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or my closet would just like shake, or like any little noise, like the house would creak or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like I'd freak the fuck out, And that was my recurring dream because it'd be like some demon dragging me or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Nah, hell no. I've never really had demon dreams or anything like that. I remember one time I had like when I was a little kid, and I used to sleep with my mom like way past probably than I should have or whatever. But I remember when I finally like started sleeping in my own bed, I had a very vivid dream of I woke up like when you wake up in a dream, when you like wake up in your bed and you think like you actually woke up. I remember I woke up and it was just like nobody was there. And it was in the middle of the night, and then like I left my room. But once I left my room, once I like opened the door, I opened it to. This is really specific, but if you live in Denver, I opened it to Santa Fe and Mississippi for some reason.
Okay.
It's just like this street, and it's this big street, and I was just there. I opened the door and I walk into, and that's like the next scene or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I see our green truck. We used to have this really old Ford. It was green, and I see it there, and I just start walking to it, and I get in the car where I'm getting closer, but out of nowhere I hear my mom just say run, just scream like run. I'm getting like chills, and then I start running to the car, and I get in the car, and when I turn back, there's like this demon thing just like kind of trying to get in there, and then I wake up, and then you wake up as a little kid.
Exactly. I've woken up. I mean, honestly, I've only cried in dreams where like a family member dies.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was bawling one time because I was I watched, what movie was it? I forget which movie it was, but it had to do with like monsters and stuff. And I remember it was just me and my little sister, and she slipped out of my hands and they got to her. And I remember I was young. I remember I woke up like just crying because I failed. Like I let her die or whatever. Right?
I've never had that happen.
I've had dreams like that. I've also had dreams where like, this sounds really weird.
I've never had somebody die in my dream.
Yeah.
Ever. Not. I can't
That
think of
sounds messed up. Yes, I have.
No.
Sometimes. Have you ever had you dying in your dream?
Yeah, or like getting shot or like.
You're getting
stabbed
shot or like taken like Do you think that have you heard of those like theories where like if I've heard this one where like
if
you die in your dream.
Yeah.
No, if you die in your dream, it's you dying in a different dimension.
Oh no, I haven't heard of that.
I remember someone told me that. I thought it was very interesting.
I heard if you die in your dream, you die in real life. Like you don't wake up.
I've been in my dream a few times.
You've proven it wrong.
I mean, like, well, yeah. But I mean, but it just depends on like the like I think it depends on the person because obviously like what you said, you dream what you see, right?
Yeah.
Like I play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I watch fuck messed up stuff or something. I don't know, right? Or scary movies.
Yeah.
Right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like versus someone who, not you, but I'm saying if you were a person who just watches I don't know, like history or something like
Yeah,
that, or whatever, you probably would have less aggressive dreams than I do.
Well, it makes sense because I'll watch a scary movie, but I have to watch it with people. I'm not gonna watch it by myself.
Yeah,
I don't play Mortal Kombat like you. Like I like seeing it when I'm like there. I'm like, oh, I like the graphics and stuff.
Mm.
And then, like, if it's late at night, and you know when you're just like on your phone, and then some random like series about a serial killer or something,
yes,
just like on your phone, it's just random, and you're like, oh, this is interesting, and then you're done, you're like, damn, I really shouldn't have watched this at 12 o'clock at night. But I don't dream of creepy stuff. But here's the thing, and this is my family's always said this, like, me and my cousin can always like feel something when it's off. We can always feel something when like someone's in the room when there's no one in the room. Me and my cousin have always been like that. But we're so like used to it, to the fact, I feel like that plays into my dreams too, right? Like, I don't see things. If maybe I do, maybe I'll see ghosts in my dreams, but they're not ghosts to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just another thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do think that I do think dreams are, I think they do have a meaning. You know, sometimes, you know, people say, I feel like scientists say, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I'm no scientist, but like, I feel like scientists would say, like, you know, dreams are just, you know, your thoughts played out, whatever, and they don't mean nothing. But I think your dreams mean something.
yeah, not every single
dream, but and not to the extent to some people, like what some people think. Like my grandma, this is very weird. I don't know if you've heard of this. My grandma's very into, you know, she likes her little scratch offs or whatever, right? Yeah. She says that if you ever dream of like feces or poop in your dream, right? Mm-hmm. That you should go get yourself a lottery ticket, get yourself a scratch off, because that means you're gonna win something. So, my grandma, and then this was very weird. I remember one time, because she would take care of us. One time, I came over to the morning, and she was very antsy. Like, she was like, you know, I need to go to the gas station. I need to go buy me a few scratch offs, whatever, blah blah blah. And we were all confused. We're like, well, like why today? Like, you know, like what's so special? And this is very specific too. Yeah. So she dreamt, right, that, I don't know the whole dream, just give me the premise, that she grabbed poop and she squeezed it with her hand. That's what she said, right? So we're like, what the fuck? She's like, and she told us, she's like, yeah, if you dream of that, you're gonna get lucky. So she went to get her scratch off, right? She scratched it off, and she didn't win anything. I'm just like, no.
I'm so annoyed. I know you didn't show it, but whatever. So she won?
No, yeah, she won.
Okay. Fucking dickhead. I was gonna win this.
Oh no, she won $5,000.
Damn.
From a scratch off, from a $10 scratch off, she won $5,000.
That was gonna be so fun.
And ever since then, right?
We're
hoping to dream shit. And I never have. That's one thing I never had.
You know what sucks? When you wake up and you remember a dream vividly, right? And you remember from the second you like started dreaming or whatever to the end, and then 5 minutes later you go take a shower, go pee, gone. You're like, that was the most amazing dream I ever had, and I can't remember anything.
You know what's funny, and I've read this too, that research says that people who recall their dreams, that the majority of the recall is absolutely nothing that happened in the dream.
No,
so so based on that though, I mean, I feel like I remembered it pretty vividly. I'm obviously not like attention to detail. Like, I don't know what I was wearing or whatever, you know. But like, according to that, basically everything that I said about my nightmare was false.
Nah, I remember. There's some dreams. There's some random ass dreams that I've had, and like, it has nothing to do with anything. But I remember every little point. Like, or actually, I remember the main points, the points that I liked in it, and like I still remember it today. Mm-hmm. You know, one dream that is still, it's hazy to me, when we were talking about like, oh, you wake up crying, like usually it's a nightmare. I've only had one dream. No, I've had two. I had one where like I woke up crying because I was like scared. But I had another one when I was out in Spain. It was just a regular day. I don't remember anything crazy happening before I went to sleep. But I had my grandma in my dream, and both of my grandmas are dead. But I had her there, and like, it was, our whole family was there. It was like our whole family was there, and then all of a sudden they just like started splitting, right? Like, you know, in the movies when like people start moving. And then my grandma's in the middle, and she's like glowing, like literally I could see her glowing, and like her hair looks like amazing, and I started crying there because I knew.
Oh, you were crying in your dream.
Here's the thing, I was crying in my dream because I was like, you're not supposed to be here. I literally told her, I was like, you're not supposed to be here. How are you here? Like, I'm so happy. And I woke up with like tears because like I was still so happy. And I had to like call my mom. I was like, Mom, I just like
I've
just read my grandma.
I think that's what I mean, like when like dreams mean something.
Yeah.
Because that could have been, because I mean, to a certain extent, I do believe that, you know,
Yeah.
when your loved ones pass, that I feel like they're still with you.
Yeah.
So maybe it could have been like her, like, you know, giving you a sign, like, hey, like, I'm here, like, you know, I see you, whatever, right?
So that was the video for this week.
Yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. For one, telling us new topics. Two, tell us about your nightmares.
Yeah.
You know, let us know about what you guys
That would be
experienced.
awesome because it'd be nice to see if people have any of the
similar from us. That's crazy.
or similar to each other.
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're tired. See you guys next week, and we're gonna take forever closing this out. Bye.
Bye.